Hello, Commander. So this will be a mainly gameplay focused walkthrough where I explain almost, if not all, of my decisions. I'll skip most of the videos and disable beginner voiceovers to be able to focus on what I'm doing and especially why I'm doing it. And right off the bat we're going to start on Veteran because we don't hate ourselves, and we are going to play with all DLCs enabled. I'll point out what kind of content is part of the DLC whenever I see it, whenever I think of it. So right off the bat, we're trying to skip the video sequence, but it's taking 2 seconds. Okay. So traditionally, the first mission in XCOM has always been the most difficult, because it's the most RNG dependent. Your soldiers are rather weak. If worse comes to worse, they're one hit. And you don't have any stealth or other mechanics to help yourself, or items. So you're going to start to advance 1 move maximum. And
these guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with.
At the start of the mission, you are in stealth, so you can't be seen unless they entered it. Ways to break stealth are to attack them, but also to jump through these windows, for example. Yeah, here I could jump through this window. It would make a sound, and they would be revealed. If one member is revealed, all members are revealed. This mechanic is only the exception to this rule are only special units, like the Reaper you'll see later on. Aliens in XCOM 2 move even when you don't see them, just as in XCOM 1. So we're going to position ourselves wherever we want. Doesn't really matter.
Headed there now.
And we're going to Overwatch. Overwatch means whenever an enemy moves in your vision, you get a free shot on him. So if they had detected her here, they would have moved into position and we would have gotten 3 free shots. Now the first important part. Grenades. People didn't like using grenades in XCOM 1. You got punished for it because you had to collect corpses, and an alien who got blown up didn't leave a corpse. Something similar exists in XCOM 2. Rarely soldiers drop loot, and using explosives on them will destroy that loot. That doesn't concern you at all. Your first goal in every mission is to get as many of your soldiers out as humanly possible. You want to outgrind the game, so to speak. Also while advancing the main campaign, obviously. But you shouldn't focus on getting every single piece of loot and every single special objective. Go in, kill as many as possible, get out. And right off the bat we're going to start with a grenade. I can hit all of them. That's a free triple. Grenades always deal 3 to 4 damage, and we just got 3 kills for free, and none of our soldiers got hurt.
Moving on target location.
It's a nice start.
Menace 1-5.
Now,
near the target position.
Yeah. Now all enemies know our position, and if they ever get go into vision, they will act immediately. Leave 2 people on Overwatch. Again, if someone comes into vision, we can kill them. And now we should try to get a few more kills on the remaining soldiers, because they only need 1 kill to advance from rookie to the next class. The next class will come with a lot of special abilities.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
So he can't be killed with just 1 grenade. And I usually cycle through my soldiers with tab all of the time. Whenever you're not able to cycle through them with tab, that usually means something is getting triggered. My soldier moved forwards, I couldn't cycle through with tab, That meant I had discovered something, in this case our enemies. It's just a minor footnote. If you hold down Alt, the Alt key, you can see in your target preview if you can aim at the enemies. If they're yellow, that means you can flank them. So far we've always tried to be in half cover at least. We can also try to stay in full cover. Staying out in the open is extremely dangerous in pretty much every XCOM game. This one is no exception. We're trying to move as far ahead as possible. We get full cover and we can see one enemy.
Closing on target position now.
Which is sufficient for us now. Also, he has a grenade and hasn't killed anyone yet, so we can try to get a kill. No, we can't. Okay, so we don't even need to save this one for later decisions. Like, if you could aim at multiple, we could calculate left and right, but right now we can't reach anyone with a grenade, and we can only reach one enemy with our gun, so why not go for it? And that's XCOM, baby.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You will miss a lot. A lot of the shots you take. She only has one left. She doesn't see anyone. She could go into Overwatch. Is she in range for any grenade shenanigans? Nope. She can try to kill one more Elven Trooper. And that's XCOM.
Come on, focus.
So now, oh, we got one more.
Heading to that location.
And he has a 45% chance again. And we got a kill, okay. It's nice. So these two need a kill. Remember, the girl with the white hair and the guy with the black hair. Because we want them to get a promotion. And she can go into Overwatch. Best case, he runs and gets hit by an Overwatch shot. Worst case, some of us die.
It got me.
Okay, not critical, only damaged. And we actually wanted to miss that kind of because we need these two to get a promotion. Well, hopefully he doesn't kill any of us. No. Okay, he missed. Great.
I'm taking fire.
Too warm over here.
Now, this is pre-game knowledge. Like, I already know that this mission only has 2 groups of units. That means there's no one left except these 2 soldiers. So what I can and will do is, well, first I'll check if she can get into vision for general. Yes, she can. So first we'll get him his promotion.
This is for you.
Probably destroy loot that way. Oh, didn't even. Okay. Next, we will move her over here. She would get flanked because the cover is on her side and he's coming from the front. But we expect to kill the enemy anyways. Plus, we want to take fire away from our injured soldier. And she misses. Well, she needs a kill, so she needs to take the last. We've got 2 grenades still, so we can just bomb him.
Moving out.
A lot of times the first mission has looted at least 1 soldier, and since we haven't destroyed it yet, we'll probably destroy it on him. But again, you want to get your soldiers out. You want to survive every mission, you want to gain as much XP as possible.
Move it.
So you're not taking any chances. I mean, you could fire here for a 72% chance, or you can just kill him
Throwing grenade.
for a 100% chance.
Area is secure.
Okay, didn't
We're
even
not
have
picking
to-
up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear.
All of our
Menace 1-5,
troopers,
we have a limited window
all of
to
the
act
troopers
before
have
Advent
gotten a
responds.
promotion,
We need to get those
and we're
charges
done.
planted on the double. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before
And
Advent
Atlantic's full.
responds. We need to get
That's
those
nice.
charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point.
Okay.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
That was a nice start.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with...
So you're always getting a bit of propaganda towards the end from your enemies. You can just skip it, and you can skip this animation by pressing escape.
We're evening up the score, Commander. Good work out there.
And now
Just
the
like it
first...
sounds, our sharpshooters...
Yeah, let's just press escape to skip them. The first level is unlocked, and it's always a prefix decision. In this case, this guy is a sharpshooter, and this lady is a sharpshooter. She has squad sight. You can read just like it sounds. They can engage enemy targets within sight of our squad, not just within sight of herself. Afterwards, in all classes, you will have 2 branches. And you will mainly try to stick to one branch. They'll do 2 different things. Sometimes you'll have to make a decision between the 2. Later on you will be able to get all of it. We'll get to that. But for now, just know that left side and right side are 2 distinctive branches. In the sharpshooter's case, this is the sharpshooter branch, and this will be the gunslinger branch, where you shoot with your pistol a lot.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit,
Are the rocket
capable of moving
is a
independently in
Ranger, not a
concealment
grenadier.
while engaging enemies
Okay.
at close range.
It's a bit of customization you can do on your soldiers. You don't have to do it as shrill as her, but I like to see my soldiers, so to speak.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment,
The Ranger is
specialists
mostly
deploy
close
robotic
combat
drones on
unit
the battlefield that can be outfitted
with
for
sword,
combat or
using his
field
sword.
medic duty.
Some enemies have melee vulnerability, but there's not much to say about him for now. The specialist is a lot more interesting. He will learn, he will increase his hacking skill, and he will learn to heal, and healing will be your A and O, because you need to get those soldiers out alive, and sometimes you'll meet enemies who just throw a random grenade, maybe even hit for 6 or more damage, and your squad would die if you didn't spend a few turns on healing. Thankfully you can still hold positions very easily, so you have time to heal up. They can also hack, which is based on their hacking stat, but you should avoid hacking unless it's essential for the mission, because the bonuses really aren't that good, sadly, and it's very difficult to boost the hacking stat. We will get to that too.
Serving as our
So last one's the
demolitions
Grenadier.
experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy
He's
ordnance delivery
the single
whenever
most
and
important
wherever
unit
we need it.
for, and in a lot of cases, since he will learn to shred armor, and he has 2 grenade slots. Since we are playing with all DLCs, we will need certain grenades very early on. We'll get to that later. So now I've got your squad. She's out of commission for 6 days. You've got these 3, and you've still got a few rookies. There's the corpses you get. Again, unlike in XCOM 1, you do get all the corpses even if you bomb them.
Commander, to the research labs.
And yeah, this is your ship. Currently straight in the forest, apparently. The most important parts are your research lab, the
With all
various
that's been going
rooms
on,
filled with
we've
debris,
never really had time to consider the
and her facility where you can later on build
You'd be surprised how big of a difference
very
all of these
essential
things can make in
items.
combat, Commander.
Right now you will
With
need
a
a
few
medkit.
supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
That's it. Nothing else is needed from her. With research, I like to go for weapons first on lower difficulties, because it allows you to kill almost all enemies on the turn you see them. On higher difficulties, I usually go for hybrid materials and some armor, just to increase my chances of survivability. But for now we'll go with
I
more
do
lower
find
weapons.
that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available.
The main campaign is happening on a bridge, in the overview.
Commander,
We're attempting
Sadly, the
contact
time
with
is
a local
moving
resistance
while
faction
he's
known as the
talking or while
Reapers.
we're
These
just
people
looking
like
at
to
it.
keep a very low profile, so it may
But
take
it's
some
okay.
time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to
What you're
scan
doing
the
in this
area
game
for
is you
additional
scan
supplies
certain
and
areas.
resources. You never know
Where
what
you
we
start
may find out there.
does not have an
Commander,
impact
one of
on
our
anything.
resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
You're scanning for 5
the Avengers'
days.
remote scanning
For now,
capabilities will help
the
us
reward
search
is
the
he
area
is
for
a
clues or other
scientist.
resources. It's going to take some time, though.
And he's
We've got a
talking
lot
a
of
lot.
ground to cover.
The outcome of this research can only
Should make
further
it-
our advances, Commander.
Okay, so we're going straight for magnetic weapons usually. Well, if we get a breakthrough on them. Right now it's just 28 days, which is a lot. A lot. So you should probably spend it on alien biotech
I'll see that work begins immediately,
and
Commander.
continue scanning.
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Okay. We've been rewarded as
Thank you
scientists.
for sending additional
Increase
support
our
staff
research
to assist me,
time.
Commander.
We have another
will
option.
make
We get
sure
rookies.
they are put
These
to
first
good use.
scan objectives are prefixed. You can't really do much else.
Commander,
You will
as
have
the
more than enough
resistance continues
decisions
to grow,
to-
we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike
More
back
than enough
at
options to
Advent.
decide.
As it is,
between
we've already
later on.
identified a potential target
For
to
now,
disrupt the
we ran into
aliens'
guerrilla
operations in
operations
this
against
region.
Advent.
Our window of opportunity is
And
limited,
here we'll
so
cut it
we'll
off
have to
and
move
start
fast.
part 2.